Hi guys, it's Lindsay. Um, so I haven't made a video in a really long time. Um, so the last video I made was um, the gender of my little rainbow baby. Um, so he is a boy and he's here. So my birth story. Um, so my due date was January 5th, 2016, and um, on Christmas Eve, I started having contractions. Um, Probably about 11 a.m. that I noticed them. And then I decided that I was going to go in at about 8:30. Um, they were getting pretty intense, but I wasn't quite sure if they were contractions or not. But um, knowing my daughter, how everything went with her, it was fairly fast for having my first child. And so I wanted to get in there just because I was at 4 with my daughter and I didn't feel anything other than my water had broke. So, and I didn't get, I felt like it was super easy until it was about 8.5 centimeters. And then that was when it got a little bit more intense with my daughter. With my son, I went in about 8:30. So, and then I was actually only 3.5 centimeters when I walked in with him. And then they made me walk for about an hour. And then I had progressed from 3.5 to 5. And so they admitted me and I got checked in, and I got to enjoy the tub and the balls, and that sounded weird, the birthing balls. And I walked a little bit, and then I just tried to relax and sleep, and they just kept getting a little bit worse and a little bit worse. And so I was pretty tired because I had woken up probably about 6 in the morning, Christmas Eve, and hadn't taken a nap or anything. I was just getting ready for Christmas and didn't really think that he was going to come 11 days early. But so once I was there, I thought I was going to get the epidural because I just wanted to relax and I wanted to sleep. And so my midwife was like, well, let's talk about some different options. And so I was given I don't remember what it was called, but a medication to just kind of relax my body so I can kind of get some rest. And my body was ready to deliver and not to rest. So as soon as I got that medication and was able to kind of relax and calm down, my body decided that we were just gonna get him out, and he was ready to get out. And it was kind of funny because my nurse, my midwife had gone to go lay down because she had been up numerous hours and with more deliveries before me. And so she went to go lay down, and as soon as she went to go lay down, I told my nurse, I said, I am ready to push. And she goes, oh, well, I'll just let your midwife know. And so she let her know, and I don't think she knew like how fast I was gonna go and how serious I was about my body actually pushing, because the first time I pushed, his head was almost completely out. So she rushed over, and she pretty much didn't even have time to put gloves on by the time he was out. And my water had popped, and literally he was just he he was out. And when I first got checked in, she was talking about how my water was bulged. And so as soon as my water broke, he was out. I maybe had to push 3 times before he was completely out. And it was wonderful because I get to hold him, like, obviously right away. And pretty much like directly after they cut the umbilical cord, I tried nursing, and he was he had no problem latching. He had no problem eating. He was a complete boy. He wanted to eat right away, and he had no problem with anything. He got a 9 on his APGAR score, and he was wonderful. His coloring was amazing. It's kind of funny because my daughter doesn't look like me or my husband, and so I was kind of curious what he would look like the entire pregnancy, like any mom would. But he looked just like me when I was a baby, and it is the cutest thing. And my mom is like, this is just unreal, because every time I look at him, I think I'm looking at you, but obviously you're grown. And so he is absolutely perfect, and he's right here. That's why I keep looking over. That's you, buddy. That's you. So he was born on Christmas morning, 6:43 a.m. He was 7 pounds, 8 ounces, and 20.5 inches long. Absolutely perfect. His sister does so well with him. She's such a good big sister. She is so nurturing. She's my little mommy. She helps me with everything. He's still nursing, and he is 6 months and 3 days old, and he is loving life. It's getting kind of hot here in Oregon. Well, hot to us. It's like 85, but he is loving the pool, and he's just he's loving life. He's starting to sit up and crawl, and he's moving fast, and he keeps smiling and laughing at me. So, yeah, but that's my update. Thanks for watching.